We now move on to our next presentation, which is by UniPro, who are also our uniform partner for the summit today, for which it gives me great pleasure to invite on stage Mr. Shashi Panday, who is the Vice President for UniPro. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Shashi Panday as he joins us on stage for the presentation.
Very good morning to everyone present here. I am Shashi Bhushan Panday, Vice President from UniPro, here to take you through the solution that we provide pertaining to the uniforms. End-to-end solutions starting from the uniforms, shoes, and bags. So let me just take you through what makes us, or what is the POD that we have, point of difference, from the rest of the vendors that we have in the industry. So let me just take you through the journey map. Let me just go towards that side so the screen is more visible. So UniPro started, the inception of thought was put in place quite a while ago in 1927 in Bihar, and then we diversified and moved to Jaipur, and then in Bangalore in 2010 with a very, very humble start with only 10 schools. And now I'm really, really glad to say that we are catering to 150 schools across India. So a very, very small thought grown into an concept of uniform and delivering it with a better service across, called as UniPro. We have other ventures also that we cater to. I'll just take you briefly through it. We have Magad, where we deal with tools, hand tools. Then we cater to even railway construction and an agriculture or green initiative that we are part of, which is called as Mandi. Now coming to the main thing that we are here for, we provide uniforms and make sure that we provide it with quality and understand that it's not just the product that we provide, it's even the service that we have to amalgamate it with. So we do have formal uniform, sports uniform, and other accessories which are necessary for any school to look good, or which can enhance the branding of a school too. Now, why UniPro? There are so many other vendors. What makes us different from them? Starting with the product that we provide, the quality. We don't compromise upon the quality, and we have learned it over years. I'm not here to say that, oh, at first go we have done it 100% right. We have learned it through our mistakes. But then our first motto is never to compromise upon quality, and then we have made sure that the quality that we have undergo a rigorous quality check, and then only it's been handed over to the end user. So we have tie-up with a lot of reputed mills like Mafatlal, Siarams, Raymonds, and many more. And then we make sure that it undergoes a stringent quality checks. Apart from that, understanding that we cannot be very rigid about how we cater or how we provide our services. So we have online as well as offline presence to take the orders and to deliver the orders. So we have our e-commerce platform on which parents can place an order with the size guide and all the instructions, which basically helps them out. Apart from an understanding that not everyone would be able to cater and go to online and then place an order. So we have our own app that we have come up with, and then through that our representatives are present in the school, and then they take the orders, which basically goes and sits at the dashboard, to which the school also has an access to maintain the transparency. Apart from that, technology-driven things are something that everyone is seeing and every day, right? So that's why we have AI chatbots to make it much more easier for the parents to get the information which are very normally asked or frequently asked questions. And these chatbots basically facilitates those particular aspects where hundreds of customer care shouldn't be there on call every time to address these basic questions. So AI chatbot basically provides that platform where these basic questions can be addressed, and parents are assured that their queries are basically being addressed and the concern doesn't get escalated further. Apart from that, we have dedicated account manager. It's not just about technology. Human intervention is really, really important when it comes to uniform delivery. Unlike books and other things, there are a lot of customization, there are a lot of uniqueness that uniform brings. So for that to have a personalized contact is really, really important. So we dedicate a specific account manager who takes or looks into any concerns that are pertaining to the uniform. Apart from that, we have in-house designers. We understand that uniforms are more than just clothes. It's an identity to a school. It provides branding. It provides a marketing collateral. So it needs to be unique for every single school. And that's why we have in-house designers who can understand your choice of color palette, understand the basic designing aspect that needs to be part of the uniform, and how the usability can be integrated into the uniform, which is easy to carry for the end users or the children. Apart from that, we have pan-India presence. Our offices are there in 5 different states, but then we cater to schools across India. Apart from that, we believe, as I have told you, we are very flexible, understanding that requirement will keep on changing. So we have home deliveries, part of it, as well as the physical deliveries, which can happen at our specific kiosk, or it can happen at the school counters also. We have our exclusive stitching unit, which are based at different places. We have 5 different stitching units at 5 different states, the head office being Bangalore and Jaipur. And then all the payment options are available. Apart from that, our quality checks happens on every daily basis. It's a custodian task that we do, and make sure that what we deliver is of quality, not compromising upon it. Just taking you through rest of the basic things, that we have rigorous swatch cards that we have prepared across the different brands, talking about new things that is happening, not just uniform. It's not just about checks, which were basically being used. A lot of corporate uniforms are basically now being started, being part of the school uniform too. So apart from that, we have a partnership with a lot of premium fabrics or mills, and then make sure that these undergo a stringent quality checks too. Apart from that, most of the schools would have had concerns regarding the delivery. I understand that there is uniqueness, there is production that becomes part of it, but then abiding to those particular timelines are something that we are also trying, and make even the stakeholders being part of it. So if at all you place an order on this time, you get uniform on this time. And then we make sure that we have buffer enough in hand so that we cater to these requirements and abide to it. And as I have already told you, we have AI-driven, thank you, AI-driven customer support, which basically addresses the basic questions which generally are not being used in uniform deliveries and other concerns. So if at all parents get their all queries addressed, I think close to 70% of concerns would reduce down. So we have understood these particular aspects of uniform delivery and try to get the technology-driven answers towards providing the uniform, providing it on time, and addressing the concerns of the parents too. Apart from that, we understand while the measurement has been given 1 month or 2 months ago, by the time they take the uniforms, it might change. So there are no question ask exchange that we offer until unless they have not used it, they have not washed it. So we provide size exchanges without any question asked, and that makes the process much more hassle-free. As I have already told, we have in-house designers who basically understand your taste, understand the logos, the palettes, the branding, the logos as per which they are supposed to design something. And then uniqueness is to be part of every single school uniform, because it talks about the school, it talks about the brand. And that's why we have in-house designers who can cater to these particular requirements as per your choice or as per the logos or the other detailing that we have. Apart from that, understanding that transparency needs to be maintained between the vendor and the school management, we have come up with a school dashboard which basically gives all the details of the sales that has happened to understand what are the levels at which we have got the orders, when it was catered to, when it was delivered. So to maintain the transparency across. Apart from that, we have our own brand of fabric, which is UniDry, which has antibacterial, anti-dyeing, dynamic dyeing, anti-stat, and soil release, which basically doesn't allow it to be maintained over a period of time lot rigorously as compared to rest of the fabric. And it's very easy to maintain, and it's very, very simple to carry it forward too. Apart from that, we have premium school brand bags also with which we are associated with. We have tie-up with a lot of shoes and brands starting from Adidas to the Bata to cater to the wider range of price ranges. And our presence, as I've told you, are there in 5 different states, but we cater to 150 plus schools across India. Thank you so much. We have our stall outside. Would be very happy to take you through the different fabrics and kind of designs that we cater to. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was Mr. Shashi Panday, Vice President of UniPro. I would now request Mr. Anil Sharma to please join us on stage to felicitate Mr. Shashi Panday. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Shashi Panday, Vice President, UniPro, also our uniform partner for today's summit. Thank you, Mr. Anil. Thank you, Mr. Shashi.